Blake Lively thought subpoenaing her supposed ride-or-die Taylor Swift would be a cute power move. Spoiler alert, it detonated like a stadium firework aimed straight at her own career. Imagine waking up to find your name plastered all over a lawsuit you've never even heard of, with paparazzi camped outside your hotel and social apps buzzing like hornets. That's exactly how Taylor learned she'd been dragged into Blake's crumbling fragrance debacle, and the second those papers hit her porch, the friendship combusted faster than a confetti cannon in a wind tunnel. First, let's rewind to the spark that lit this dumpster inferno. 2 years ago, Blake inked a glossy 8-figure deal to front Luxessence No. 9, a high-end perfume pitched as ethical elegance in a bottle. Commercial shoots rolled, billboards went up, and we all witnessed Blake spritzing herself in slow motion while frolicking through a meadow like she invented chlorophyll. Fast forward to last month, and Luxessence's parent company quietly snagged a minority stake in a vintage for resale app. Twitter erupted, accusing Blake of preaching sustainability while standing on a pile of pelts. Feeling the heat, Blake's team scrambled for an escape hatch and, tada, claimed there was a hidden fur clause, allowing her to bounce if the brand got even a whiff of real pelts. Problem? The clause only existed on a PDF Blake allegedly misplaced. Luxessence sued for breach, demanding their 7-figure advance back plus damages for tanked pre-sales. In the middle of this legal bonfire, Blake tried to toss Taylor's megawatt star power on as a kind of legal extinguisher. She listed Taylor as her personal witness, telling the court her pop icon pal had confirmation texts proving the clause was real. When the subpoena arrived, Taylor was on her European-era's leg, mid-soundcheck, singing the Bridge of Enchanted for the 8th time that day. Management put the envelope on her dressing room chair. She flipped the first page and muttered, "You have got to be kidding me," loud enough for a backup dancer to choke on her water bottle. Within an hour, Tree Payne, Taylor's PR maestro, drafted a blistering statement. Ms. Swift has no knowledge of any contractual clause, will not be weaponized in frivolous litigation, and declines to testify. Translation? Take my name out of your mouth or prepare for legal thunder. Instead of retreating, Blake doubled down. Classic PR belly flop. She told Page Six Taylor was by my side when I negotiated that contract. Swifties archived the article in seconds, then scoured every public timeline. No record existed of any joint meeting. #sign Blake the Snake trended by dinner. Spotify streams of Better Than Revenge spiked 123%. By sunrise, even. Neutral gossip blogs tilted. Is Blake fabricating text to drag Taylor into court? When you lose du moi, it's over. Inside the courtroom, Luxessence's lawyers were sharks smelling perfume-scented blood. They subpoenaed Blake's phone backup and compared timestamps. The killer detail? A chat labeled TS Heart BL popped into existence 3 days after the lawsuit was filed. Forensic analysts testified the entire conversation was created in one editing session on a desktop Mac. Blake's face went white. Her lawyer asked for a recess. The gallery gasped so loud the judge slammed his gavel. Meanwhile, Taylor posted an Instagram story of her cat Meredith side-eyeing a toy subpoena. 8 million laughing crying emojis later, the jury pool was practically singing "You're Losing Me." Backstage, insiders say Selena Gomez FaceTimed Taylor, cackling so hard her Rare Beauty mascara ran. "Girl, she forged texts. That's toddler-level desperate," Selena joked. Taylor, ever the strategist, kept calm. Her mom, Andrea, advised, "Silence is golden, music is platinum." Instead of online mudslinging, Taylor let the court docket do the talking. Blake, though, unleashed a Notes app apology at 2 a.m., blaming staff miscommunication. The apology was 6 paragraphs but somehow never used the word sorry or forgery. Swifties meme stitched it into a musical, with an off-Broadway run pending. Brands took swift, pun-fully intended action. Streaming platform Orbital scrapped Blake's upcoming cooking show pilot, citing scheduling conflicts. Translation? We're not burning money on a walking scandal. Fashion house Glissant pulled her from their spring lookbook. Sources say a billboard contractor spent the night swapping Blake's face for Zendaya's before sunrise to avoid refund clauses tied to morality optics. That one billboard swap cost $6,000, cheaper than public outrage. Now, you might think Taylor would just block Blake and move on, but Taylor Swift is basically the CEO of Narrative Control Incorporated, rather than clap back. With cryptic tweets, she added a surprise mashup of Look What You Made Me Do and Shake It Off to the setlist the very next night, complete with new choreography where she mimed ripping up a contract and tossing it over her shoulder. Fans in the pit screamed like they'd just seen Bigfoot in a Versace blazer. TikTok clips hit 15 million views before breakfast. Here's the kicker. The scandal started to bleed into Blake's marriage PR bubble. An anonymous tipster, likely someone from an agency tired of the chaos, leaked that Ryan Reynolds had cautioned Blake against dragging personal friends into legal messes. Paparazzi photos emerged of Ryan quietly cheering at Taylor's Dublin show. Without Blake. Q Think Piece's headline Deadpool picks a side. Reynolds' gin brand posted a promotional tweet, "We don't do fake ingredients," which fans interpreted as a surgical burn. The deeper investigators dug, the uglier it looked. Court filings revealed Blake attempted to trademark Swift-approved scents 2 weeks before Lux Essence's first take hit the news. She even filed a logo design featuring a silhouette with a ponytail suspiciously similar to Taylor's. IP attorneys testified the application was flagged for celeb likeness infringement. In less legal terms, a girl tried to bottle her bestie for profit and got caught before the ink dried. Mid-trial, a bomb dropped bigger than any pyro on the era's stage. A former Lux Essence marketing executive turned whistleblower handed over internal emails showing Blake's team pitched a backup plan to spin negative press into a joint ethics panel featuring Taylor as keynote speaker. They budgeted $500,000 just to convince Taylor's camp. Email subject line, Operation Friendship Shield. When read aloud in court, laughter erupted. The judge threatened contempt if the giggles didn't stop. And yes, the stenographer recorded the laughter. Future law students will study that transcript like scripture. At the same hour those emails went out, Taylor's merch store dropped limited edition hoodies reading, "Not Your Prop." They sold out in 9 minutes, grossing $1.8 million for the National Music Education Initiative. Fans posted receipts, tweeting, "Turning petty into philanthropy, queen behavior." Blake tried to counter with a number of Support Sincerity live stream fundraisers but peaked at 11,000 viewers before buffering issues killed the vibe. The internet dubbed it the glitch heard around the courthouse. Now let's hit that mid-video twist guaranteed to slap viewer retention awake at the 12-minute mark. While Blake's legal team prepared close